I'm watching for Terminators. Terminator 6, Dark Fate, coming to theaters soon. And you know what? I got to make a movie trailer for it on a competition that Adobe and James Cameron, the producer, did. And I got to tell you, maybe the coolest thing I've ever done. And I'm going to show it to you right now. Okay, so how cool is this? James Cameron got together with Adobe and they put together a challenge for guys like me. The challenge was to remake the Terminator 6 Dark Fate trailer. How awesome does that sound? So let's talk about what my ideas were, show you what they gave, and then I'll show you what I produced. Let's do it. So here is what they gave us. And it's 2.5 minutes. More importantly than just watching, I want you to listen because there's something missing. I think you're going to catch it. And it makes it super, super awkward. But it gave me a great opportunity to put my own spin on things. So let's check this out.
Talk. Talk fast. My name is Sarah Connor. August 29, 1997.
It's kind of weird, right?
It's supposed to be Judgment Day.
You may have changed the future, but you didn't change our fate.
Some really cool stuff happening, but it's still really kind of awkward.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to protect you.
I'll be back.
Okay, so first things first, how cheesy was I'll be back? Really? Second thing, how awkward was it to listen to that? Just a little bit of dialogue, no background music, no sound effects, no feel, right? That is really what the challenge is all about. So here's the guidelines of the challenge. That was 2.5 minutes of video clips, but I had to create a 1-minute trailer, which means I had a lot to cut out. And then I had to add my own sound effects and background music. So where do you start? So first things first, I wanted to pick out a couple clips I thought would be really good for an intro to kind of set the scene. And then after that, I wanted to start grouping clips together so I could kind of formulate this story in my mind that I could tell in 1 minute. And I wanted Arnold Schwarzenegger to kind of come at the end, but I also knew I wanted something else to happen after that so that you kind of felt like, well, does he actually help them? Does he not? Like, what happens? So in my mind, I had I had to put this thing together and I wasn't sure how to do it. So I started just kind of putting clips together that made sense, and you'll see how it goes. Okay, so I also added a few sound effects. Now, I wanted to figure out, okay, how could I group these clips in a 1-minute fashion and go from there? So that's what we worked on. So here is the second sequence where I started grouping everything together. Okay, so I still have my entry clips, but now I've been able to stitch some of the other clips together in a sequence that I think makes a lot of sense. But you can kind of see how I mashed them together. I really just wanted to show you how I was starting to break things up. Now, I really want to show you some of the sound effects. And before I can do that, let me show you where I got them. I use Epidemic Sound, I use Artlist, I've used Soundstripe, and one other one, Music Bed. And by far, the best one for sound effects and for music clips is epidemic sound by a wide range, if you ask me. Now, there's certain things you can and can't do with it. Full disclosure, totally not sponsored. If I'm going to be putting any sort of video on my own YouTube channel, then I love this. If I'm using sound for client work, then I typically don't use this because then I have to relicense everything. Where in something like an art list, I can just license it one time through a monthly subscription and we're good to go. But for this, sound effects are just that much easier to find. And quite honestly, I think the quality is that much better. I went through a couple iterations. I tested it out with some friends and I came out with something I was really proud of. So let's listen and watch.
August 29, 1997. It was supposed to be Judgment Day.
I am human, just enhanced.
The whole body's a weapon.
I know you're scared, but I am here to protect you.
I'm going to help you.
How good was that? Oh man, how good was that? I don't care if it's mine or not. That was just good. I gotta tell you, so much fun. Thank you for listening and watching all the way through. I hope two things happened. One, you have a really good appreciation for what goes into making a movie trailer. And two, a really good appreciation into how sound design works in conjunction with video and how you could use a really good sound design to make good commercials for your business, for whatever you're doing, just to involve the audience and kind of create that emotional effect. Without further ado, oh, wait. How about that? Everybody see that right there? Yes, it's the very first copy, hard copy of the book. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I wrote a book. That's all I'm going to say. Link down below. Other than that, thank you for watching. Subscribe if you like it, or like it if you like it, and then subscribe if you want. Either way, it's your life. Go do what you do, and then watch the movie. I'm going to watch it. See you, bye.